utilizes the same graph from problem 9. So I kept the graph and I kept some of the work. I limited some of the math that we're not going to need. But the graph itself is the same with all the work on it. So again, this is a market for umbrellas. And problem 10 reads, the figure above shows the market for umbrellas. If the population increases, then the efficient quantity of umbrellas blank and the producer surplus blank. So it wants to know what happens when the population increases. First thing we have to do is figure out how that affects the supply and demand curves. Does it shift any of the curves? Population increasing, does that affect the supply curve? Not really. There's no rule on that. There's no immediate effect on that. However, with the demanders, we know that one of the rules is that when the number of demanders increases, demand increases. So population has demanders within it. Population is pretty much nothing but demanders. So the demand curve is going to shift to the right when population increases. And what that's going to do is set the new equilibrium quantity, efficient quantity, way over here. So the quantity is going to go up. It wants to know what happens to the quantity, efficient quantity of umbrellas. That's the first part of the answer. That increases. The second part is what happens to the producer surplus. Well, we see that the new point is up here. The new equilibrium price has also shifted. It's gone up to right here. So remember the whole area under that equilibrium price is the producer surplus. So the producer surplus is going to increase to include this whole new area. So this whole new area now is going to be the producer surplus, so that's going to increase as well. So the answer is that both the quantity and the producer surplus increase when the population increases. That's the answer.